Welcome back and thank you for always joining us. We are looking at chemical formulas, and the questions we have are as follows. Write the formula of the following compounds. Remember, when writing the formula of a compound, we look at the chemical symbols and the valencies of elements or radicals that form such compounds. In this case, we have part A, which is sodium nitrate. Sodium nitrate is a compound of sodium, which has a valency of 1, and a nitrate ion, which also has a valency of 1. And when the two combine together, they form sodium nitrate, which is NaNO3. B, we have potassium sulfate. Potassium has a valency of 1, and the sulfate ion has a valency of 2, and therefore whenever the two combine, they exchange valencies such that the sulfate ion gives its valency to potassium, and potassium also gives to the sulfate. And in this case, we are going to have KSO4, but remember the sulfate has a valency of 2 that goes to potassium. Since potassium has 1, it does not affect the sulfate part. Next, we have calcium carbonate. Calcium has a valency of 2. Again, the carbonate ion has a valency of 2. Remember, these are radicals, and the net charge is equal to the valency. And since the valencies are the same or equal, then the formula of calcium carbonate is going to be CaCO3, and that becomes its formulae. Balance the following chemical equations. Remember, to balance chemical equations, we make sure that the atoms of either side are equal. So part A, in our balancing, we have magnesium reacting with hydrochloric acid to form magnesium chloride and hydrogen gas. Remember, we have 2 hydrogens on the product side and 1 on the reactant side, and therefore to balance the 2, we write 2 behind HCl, so that we make chlorine 2. Chlorines are 2. We have magnesium is 1, magnesium is 1. We have 2 hydrogens, and therefore that particular equation is balanced. Then we have sodium carbonate reacting with nitric acid to give us sodium nitrate, carbon 4 oxide, and water. And for us to balance this chemical equation, we are going to have, we have 2 sodiums here. On the other side, we have 1, so we write 2 behind sodium nitrate, so that we will be having 2 sodiums. Then on the product side, we have 2 hydrogens. Here we have only 1, so we write 2 behind nitric 5 acid, so that the number of hydrogens will be balanced. Then we move to oxygens. We have 3 times 2, which is 6, plus 3, you get 9. 3 times 2, 6, plus 2, 8, plus 9. And therefore, at that point, our equation is balanced. In case you have come across this channel for the first time, please take a second and click the subscribe button, so that anytime we produce a video like this, you'll automatically be given a notification.